Hi, welcome to the Premier Power Hour. I'm Zach, and I'm joined with my new friend, this incredible woman named Lucy. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we are in Thomson, Georgia,
Correct.
and where are we at right now?
Premier Packaging.
Okay, so what goes on at this location for Premier Packaging?
Making boxes.
Making boxes.
Making boxes. Production. Wonderful.
Okay. Now, what is your position here at Premier?
Assembly Supervisor.
Okay. How long have you been working for Premier?
4 years.
4 years. Okay. So tell me about your first position at Premier. We were talking about it a little bit, and before this, actually, you gave me a tour of the facilities, and we walked around and got a chance to see kind of how stuff is made, how a box is made, how all that different stuff is made. So you've been working here for 4.5 years. Is that what you said?
Yes.
So how did you get started at Premier? Because you have a pretty incredible story.
I started with a temp agency, People Inc.
Okay.
They brought me here as an assembly worker.
Okay.
They told me I only be here 2 weeks.
Really?
I worked myself on up.
Now, who told you you'd be here 2 weeks? The temp place
the
or
temp,
here?
the
Okay,
temp
because that doesn't sound like a Premier.
The temp place told me I'd be here 2 weeks. And I came here and I showed out, so I'm here now.
Great.
It's 4 years.
Okay. Well, tell us a little bit about how you got from where you started as a temp to now. So can you walk me through the progression of the different jobs you had and how you got them?
Okay, I started in assembly. We was just putting together boxes, petitions, Caltex, and other items. So we would get slow.
Okay.
It would be a peak season, it'd be a slow down season. So I was just looking around, building, looking around. So I was interested in other things that go on here, like how the boxes are being made. I never seen nothing like that in my life. How the boxes are being made and how they fold, how they glue them, how they become a box.
Yeah.
So I would go around, I would ask thousands of questions, like how is this, and how did this go? How do you know if it's a bad box? How did this fold? Mm-hmm. So I guess they got tired of me. So I would ask 1,000 questions that week. The next week I would do hands-on. I would try to learn everything as possible. Running the machine, fixing on it, changing dies, ink, the print plates and all. And they just threw me on the machine one day.
Now that's incredible. So you went from just asking questions to actually tinkering with stuff and doing hands-on stuff. And you were telling me, because I when we did the walkthrough, you were saying that you didn't start with like an engineering degree or anything like that, but you did go to college. And what did you study?
Medical billing and coding.
Okay, so coding, so fixing problems via coding.
It's like insurance, like
billing stuff.
Right,
okay.
Correct. So college wasn't. It was for me, but it wasn't for me.
Okay.
I always wanted to be in a factory. Don't ask me why. I just want to be in a factory. And being with Premier, like, they welcomed me in. Mm-hmm. You had Virgil, you had Teresa, you had Janet, you had Mark Lanier. They would come around and they would ask me, you want to learn this? You want to do this? And I would get with the maintenance men on Fridays. It was overtime for this. I would get with them, like, let me do this, let me do that. And they taught me.
Yeah.
So I went on further, then Virgil came in. He was a new plant manager, and it was just terrific. Like he just taught me everything I know. You want to learn this, Lucy? You want to come in and do this? And I was like, sure. And it took off from there. So one day he kept telling us that everything's gonna grow. We're gonna have a new opportunity. Everything's gonna grow. So one day he came up to me. He said, hey, you know everything in assembly. You know everything. You know this, you know that. You're interested in the assembly supervisor? I was like, sure. So he was
And this was beyond 2 weeks, right? We had passed the 2 week mark here at Premier?
Yeah.
From what they told you, you'd be here 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was like...
You blew past that
weeks.
expectation.
Like, I started in 17, so probably when he got here in 1920, it blew up all then. Like, I got thrown on a machine, running those machines.
Yeah.
To, like, everything.
Yeah.
Changing print plate, changing dies off, running the green glue, producing 7,000 a day by myself which is now if someone run it's like 2,500 a day.
Okay.
And it was just like want to work. I cared.
Yeah.
So, but I try to make sure they're satisfied. They getting their job. They getting to work like they requesting, and everything is on time.
Yeah.
That's my mainly goal with Premier. I'll be wanting everything on time, everything perfect. And I tell my employees, you know, say if you go to a restaurant or somewhere and you order fries.
Right.
You don't want no crunched up box with fries thrown all on the box. I'm gonna give you that back.
Yeah.
So treat my customers how you want to be treated.
Absolutely.
And they get so upset. Sometimes they get so upset, and I be like, "Well, this is that." So I have to throw an example real quick. Like,
yeah.
You know, care about my work. Care about my work.
Well, yeah, because caring about your work and what you've done here has enabled you to go from a 2-week temp to where you are right now, right?
Yeah, now. Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you talked a little bit about the skills, but what skills have you learned? I mean, you've learned obviously the skills of how to fix different machines and work on different stuff, but are there other kind of other work skills that you feel like you've learned throughout the career progression here at Premier?
It's just a lot I have learned. Dealing with customers, dealing with other employees, like a lot.
Did you feel like you got help? So you obviously got help to learn how to work on our different machines. Do you feel like you also felt supported in understanding how to deal with our customers and how to manage? Like, did you get a little bit of management training or advice or different stuff like that?
Well,
working
I got
here
a lot of advice, like I was telling you earlier. I would talk with Teresa. She been here years.
And what position is Teresa here?
She's like she order board. She's like a representative.
Okay.
I would go in. I would talk to Janet. She's a HR about her job and how she do it and how she perform. I would go over. I would talk to the maintenance about how they perform.
Yeah.
How would they fix this problem? What if they can't fix it?
Yeah.
And they said, well, we're going to teach you everything but the electric box. And I would agree. Like,
Yeah.
No, I don't want to touch the electric box. And I would talk to Virgil about his job. Now, his job is stressful. I would always say, I like to know how your day is going. But, you know, I don't never want to get into your job. But, you know, I would talk to some of the salesmen. I would call O'Dallas and talk to her about her stuff. I would call Aaron. Aaron's pretty good too. That's what she do. She's a sales representative.
Okay.
You know, stuff like that. I would learn everything out on the floor, and I'd come up here and mess with people in the office and ask them how they job, what do they do, and how would they go about ordering boards, who would they order from, and all kind of stuff.
When we were out and we were walking around, you guys were talking about the value of kind of being a utility person here, that everybody here, because we're not close to a hub of where there's a lot of people that are in this industry around. Is that accurate?
Right.
So everybody kind of has to learn every position.
I prefer them to learn their position because, like I said, you have, 30, 40 employees. One call out, that hurt the whole ship.
Right.
So if you come in, you eager to learn the machines or something. If you got one call out, boom, they go.
Yeah.
That person can take the place.
Right.
You know, we have like a couple on hand that willing to learn.
Yeah.
Willing to do step by step, but
Yeah.
you got to want to know the job.
Yeah.
You know.
Is it fair to say that if you put in that effort here at Premier, they're going to notice you and they're going to elevate you?
Right. They notice you. They notice you on your good work, and they come out. They thank you, and we appreciate all you do. They do notice you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's unique from other places that you've worked at before?
I love it because, like I said, they call you out. You know, you're doing good. This is what you're doing.
Yeah.
The other place would be like, work harder. You know, do a little bit harder. You could be the 5-star. I run you. They want you. You know, do it harder.
Yeah.
Thinking you push more out.
Right.
You never will recognize.
Right.
So.
Yeah. What do you feel like from the different jobs you've had and learning a bunch of this stuff? Do you have a proudest moment working at Premier, or a couple proud moments?
Working, like I said, working with the customers, working with my plant manager is the biggest moments. You know, there. Like I can go ask him. It never a dumb question with him.
Yeah.
You know, I can go ask anything. You know, but no. I love it. Working with the team up here in the office, working with employees out there on the floor, I love it.
Yeah.
Customer service.
Now, what's harder, customer service or learning how to fix one of those machines?
Customer service.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm a machine. I'm a factory worker.
Yeah.
I can study that and just.
And it's
you
just
can,
done.
You can YouTube it and Google it now,
Right.
and it's just done.
Right.
Dealing with customers, like, we're going to have this today. Oh, I don't see it.
Right. There's no how-to on making somebody happy. Because you don't know what's going on in their day.
There you go.
Yeah, all of that stuff. That's amazing. Is there anything that you look back on that you think I would have rather started here, or I would have done something different?
No, I don't regret nothing.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty good story.
I don't regret nothing.
It's one of the questions I'm supposed to ask.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, no, you passed.
I don't regret nothing.
Yeah.
Like I said, Virgil just changed my whole mind frame and everything.
Now, Virgil. Now, explain to people who Virgil is.
Virgil is the plant manager.
Okay.
He came here in I want to say 19, and he was eager to learn. Like some days I would look at him and just saying, like, "Ooh, I got so much work on me." And I would come over like, "What can I help you with? You know, what can I do?"
Yeah.
Because he wanted to make the plant grow.
Yeah.
It was just so small. He wanted to make it grow.
Yeah.
And he started making it grow, and I started hearing his stories. And he would come in at 5:00 in the morning. He probably wouldn't go home to the next day.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, he really cares.
Yeah.
It's just someone that cares.
Yeah.
I got to get on the wagon.
Yeah.
And so I did that, and he's awesome.
Yeah.
He's awesome. This the fastest I ever seen it grow since 17.
Really?
It grew. Like, when I first started, we had like only 3 machines. Versus to look what's going on
Yeah,
now.
absolutely.
I never seen a plant manager. At the other jobs, I seen plant manager every blue moon. You might see him at a gathering, holiday. You see this man
for the Christmas party for that.
He actually, you look on the floor. You look at the lock. Okay, Virgil up under there on the floor. He got a lock out, and he actually fixing on things.
Yeah.
So people come, and other employees come to me like, "Why are you working?" And I would say, you got a whole plant manager out here, always hands on. He see you struggling, he gonna give you a hand, he gonna work. And I like to work. I don't like sitting behind a desk too tough. I like, actually working.
Doing the work.
If I do it, maybe my employees will get on the boat wagon what she doing. Let's see, can I compare with her? That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Work ethic.
Yeah.
You got to care. You got to care about your work. You got to care about your customer. Money later.
Yeah, right.
That's how I feel.
You have a great story you were telling me just before we started recording about what you did. So what time did you get in today?
Today I entered my building at 4:41.
4:41.
I thought about it and I got on my car. I got out, I unlocked my doors, I started my machines up. So therefore, if I go to working at 6 o'clock when my other employees come in.
Because everybody else is coming in at 6.
They come in at 6.
Right.
So
you're there at 4:21.
Yeah, but at 4:21 I get out the car.
Okay.
I get out the car, I set my machines up, I put my glue in machines, and I start working. When they get there at 6, so they're on 12 hours right now. So it's 6 to 6.
Yeah.
So when they get there at 6 o'clock, they can maybe just get on their hands on, put your bag down, wash your hand, go to your bathroom, do what you got to do, and you jump on the bandwagon. So there ain't no reason why I should have to tell my customer, okay, this is going to be late. Because I'm already here feeling it.
Right.
So...
You're starting the work so that you
I
pull
like
everybody
to
else.
motivate others.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like to motivate. That's the only way you can motivate.
Yeah.
They got to see that you're doing it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want my supervisor doing it. Let's see, can we do it?
Oh, absolutely.
So I...
Leading by example.
And then I sit there and I look at them for about 2 minutes. Okay, so this one needs to speed up. So I go do this. And they're like, you try to make it look easy. What you do it, you make it look easy. And I'm like, you got to have that work ethic.
Yeah.
So come on, let's do it together. So... it went from 20 minutes building the box to like 3 minutes.
Really?
Correct.
Okay. So for you, do you feel like one of your goals is to see other people rise up through the company as well?
I want to see other people rise.
Yeah.
Rise. Right. I want to teach others my job so I can move on up in
Yeah.
in this facility in Premier.
Do you have a goal of where you want to be, like a plant manager yourself, or?
Nah, I don't want to be.
No, don't do that.
Now I would like to go around and teach others what I know
Okay.
and how to perform.
Yeah.
My biggest thing is safety, cleanness. I love safety, cleanness,
Yeah.
and work ethic.
Yes.
That's only 3 things I look for.
Yeah.
If you can do those, we great.
We're
We
great.
can work together. I tell them all the time we can work together. You know, work ethic, cleaning, and safety.
Yeah.
Is my biggest 3.
Yeah, when we were walking around, you picked up, I think, 1 water bottle. And this was a clean facility, but you already picked up 1 errant water bottle.
About 6 scraps.
About 6
I
scraps.
got to do it. I got to do it.
As we're walking through a warehouse.
I
I don't
like
think
to-
other people have that kind of intensity.
No,
That's
they don't.
that's amazing.
They'll walk on it all day. It'll tell my nerves up. It'll tell my nerves up. Like, do you see that?
Not just walk by it, but walk on it.
Walk on it, walk by it. They'll probably kick it. Let me just get on and get this out my way. You know, just instead of picking it up.
Yeah.
You know, this is stuff I look for.
So whenever we get a new machine, because you like to be hands-on, or do they just know right away, Lucy, here's the new machine, we just set it up. Do you get the first crack at it?
I get an email, we getting this machine, such and such. If I'm on Fridays, we're usually ain't working if it ain't peak season. I come over. Can I help unload it?
Yeah.
Like I unloaded the bubble machine. Like we call.
Don't even wait till it's in the facility. You want to help unload it.
So
Yeah.
I want to put it together so I
Yeah.
can see what that part do,
Yeah.
that part do, how that function. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with all that. So the new J&L that they just got, I'll be here on weekends learning it.
Okay.
You know, Virgil be here Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll be right here by.
Yeah.
You know, so
That's
that's
awesome.
how I learn.
That's awesome. What would you recommend? What piece of advice would you give to other Premier employees?
Just wanting to learn. It's a terrific company. Like they care about you.
Mhm.
We're a big family. You come here, you willing to learn, wanting to learn. You'll be at a great place.
Yeah.
You're at a great place.
Yeah.
You know.
I found that to be so. For me, I started 11 months ago, and one of the things that I had noticed was that everybody's moving really fast. It's a fast-moving company. Everybody's working really hard.
Correct.
But if you say like what you said of like, hey, can you help me? Can you show me how to do this? Everybody will just stop on a dime and will spend that quality time
There
to
you
help
go.
you out.
Yeah, there you go.
And I think that's unique.
If it look, I ask a million questions like, let me just go on the. They'd be like, let me just go on the show. I rain so she can hush.
Might as well just show how to do it so I can go back to work.
Because I'm watching and I'm like, I still didn't see how you do that. Well, how did you do that? And I mean, I ask 1,000 questions.
Yeah.
Some of them, they be so interesting. Like, come on, you do this, you hold this up. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
You know, I be wanting to learn.
Yeah. That's ask questions.
They
Is your
say
piece of
no
advice.
question is a stupid question.
That's right.
So I'm going to ask them.
Yeah.
You know, so
Absolutely.
that's how I learn.
So what time are you gonna get off today? You got enough
I'm
work
going to get
tomorrow?
out of here, make sure all my doors closed, all my employees good and ready to go home. Probably around 6:05.
6:05. All right. And home is Augusta.
Home is Augusta.
All right.
Well, I go home, Lord, and you would think that'd be freedom and relaxing. I find work more relaxing.
You find work more relaxing?
Yeah, you go home to a lot of noise and a lot of, I find work relaxing.
Work is the relaxing part of it. How do you have? So you have some kids?
Yeah, I got kids.
You got kids?
They got one going to the Navy at the end of this month.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and Lord knows, I hope they be just like their mother. They never have to ask for nothing.
Yeah.
You know.
What are the ages?
Um.
Or the age range, I should say.
Okay, I got 18 to a 3.
18
So
to
you
3.
got 15, you got 14, you got 13, you got 11. You got my twins that are 7, you got a baby that is 6, and you got a baby that is 3.
Wow. Okay, how many boys, how many girls?
6 girls and 3 boys.
Okay, so my wife, we're expecting our first
Okay.
here in November. We have a girl. Any piece of advice that you'd have for me?
Good luck.
Good luck.
Girls are so hard to me.
Really? Girls are harder for you?
Girl is the hardest.
Really?
The little boys are so precious. Girls is the hardest for me. Like,
Really? Why do you think that
tell
is?
me all the time, that's going to be your punishment. You know, girls are the hardest.
Okay.
It's the boys that you can just, oh, that's my baby right there. But it's these girls you have to, you can't blink with them.
Do you feel like it's a difference between like the boys to their mom or girls to their dad, anything like that?
Yeah, the girl more lenient with their daddy.
So I'm gonna be fine, but my wife is in trouble.
Yeah, your wife is in trouble.
My wife is in trouble. Okay,
Yeah,
well then that's fine for me. Then if I'm in the clear, then I'm happy.
You should be in the clear.
Yeah, okay.
There you go.
Well, perfect. Well, we have a little game. We don't have a box with us today. That's on me. But we have a little fun grab bag questionnaire. It's just a random question. It's called What's in the Box. Are you game to play?
Yeah.
Okay. This version is just going to be about which pet peeve gets on your nerves more. Okay?
Okay.
People that talk on the phone while in the restroom, or people that drive too slow.
Oh, that's a good. They're both.
Right?
Both.
Both are bad.
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you had to lean towards one, though, which one would you say?
People that drive too slow.
That's what I would go to.
Yeah.
Because that actually, I can't leave that situation.
Yeah. People that drive too slow can cause a wreck.
That's right. It's not people that drive too fast like us. It's the people that drive too slow. That's the real
I
problem.
don't know. You can drive too slow and cause a wreck, though.
Okay.
You got to think about it.
Yeah, that's true. I would agree with that one. I think the other one, I just think, why? Why are you doing that?
Right, why?
Why?
Right. Get on the slow
Whatever
lane.
it is can wait.
Yeah, do what you do. Just get on the slow lane.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, Lucy, thank you so much for your time. Thanks for walking us
y'all.
through your career here at Premier. That's all the time we have today. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Zach, and this has been the Premier Power Hour.
Do you have comments, questions, or ideas about this topic? If so, we'd like to hear from you. Please visit primpack.com/podcast to let us know what you think. Thanks.